again. I'm Pastor Dan, and you all know me, I'm sure, by now. And this is Spotlight. And we're doing slices of the subject of the Sabbath. I just want to have a little fun today and maybe make fun of ourselves a little bit. The games that some of us have grown up playing. You've heard about the debate, we shouldn't go swimming on the Sabbath. Well, how far can you go? You can wade, but you can't swim. How far is that? Well, someone said at the knees. Or you can make a little dam. As long as you don't work too hard, you put a few rocks, make a little dam. Yeah, it's okay. You can't play volleyball and keep score, but if you just bump the ball around a circle, it's probably okay. Don't play basketball, keep score, but if you shoot a couple baskets, yeah, probably Jesus will understand. I sat in the bleachers at the New Orleans Superdome. People, in order to avoid going out to eat on the Sabbath and having to spend money and buy or sell, have stood in line for hours to buy meal tickets so they could eat in the Superdome with all the other Adventists. I sat up on the bleachers as I watched as the preacher was preaching. People began to line up. There were thousands of people in line before they got to the closing prayer. During the closing prayer, there was a mass of people walking across the floor to get in line. By the time the prayer ended, there was a line 5 or 10 people wide all the way through the outside of the stadium where the walkway was, into the stadium itself, and back and forth, so that people could avoid going out to eat and paying $20 to buy a meal. And 100 people have to kill themselves in order to feed 10,000 so they wouldn't have to break the Sabbath. These are the things that we do. Sometimes we think it matters what kind of money we use. It is the green money that's not okay. But credit card would be okay. Or if you sign a slip saying, I will send you the money for a Heritage Singers CD or the Heralds or somebody, and then I'll send it to you after sundown. As if the passing of the money is the issue. We had a lady stand up and give a testimony in my church one time, and they had gone out and they saw an art display on the way somewhere, Sabbath afternoon. So they went in and found a painting that they wanted to have. Oh, they went to the people and very loudly said, this is our Sabbath. We're Seventh-day Adventists. And we want to buy this painting, but we don't buy or shop or sell on the Sabbath. But we want this painting. Will you hold it for us, and we'll come back after sundown. We'll come tomorrow, and we will get it. And they were so proud of this witnessing that they had done for the other people in the store. As if somehow the transaction of the money was the issue, not the buying and the searching and the thinking it through and making the decision. It was only the money part that was a bad idea for the Sabbath. You see the games that we play. I can remember when we were in Michigan when my parents were going to school there, and we would go Sabbath afternoon over to the coast, which is on Lake Michigan, Warren Dunes State Park. But you had to pay back then a couple dollars at the kiosk to go in. So my father would make us park outside, and we would load up with lawn chairs and an ice chest and all the rest. And then we could walk past that guardhouse because we're not driving anymore, and we would walk a mile carrying all that stuff and enjoy the Sabbath afternoon and then carry all that stuff back a mile. We worked pretty hard to avoid the $2. Is that what Jesus means? They were buying and selling. They were doing a market. They had, I'll give you my load of hay, you give me your load of corn. There was a marketplace, and Nehemiah said, no. And he closed the gate. This is the Sabbath. What does it mean? Does it mean that lots of people have to pay a taxi in order to go to church? Or you pay a toll in Chicago on your way on the freeway to get to the church? What does it mean? What are the games that we are playing? So I just wanted to put these 3 words into our minds that we will sort this all out. It's so much bigger than this little rule and this little rule. Where can you buy? Where can you not buy? And how much money and who pays? And does it go in your card? Does it go in your account? Or do you pay cash? Delight. The Sabbath was meant to be a delight. It says, delight in the Lord. If you call the Sabbath a delight, whatever it is, it's got to be a delight. We're not down into these little tiny details. Do those details get in the way of a delight? Or are you delighting while you're in that experience? God, it's a day for God. It's a day to be with God. We were blessed with this part of our DNA that's made in the image of God, the 1% that separates us from the monkeys, that we can think, that we are self-aware, that we have language, we can communicate abstract thoughts, we can have a relationship with God. And he's hungry for that. He waits every Sabbath for us to be with him. So whatever you're thinking about in the terms of how to keep it, is it focused on God? Last, it's life. Does it give you life? We got enough life-killing things all week long. Whatever it takes on Sabbath, it's got to give you life. It doesn't give you life, then take it out. It doesn't matter. It doesn't fit the Sabbath. The Sabbath is to be life-giving. Delight, God, and life. Is a spotlight. Please be with us next time. Thank you for watching Spotlight. We're so excited about this. We hope that you'll subscribe and so you'll get all of them. And please just forward it on to others and tell other people about it. And let's just see what kind of an audience we can get for these messages of Spotlight. God bless you.